messages are coming through. Something about some things are left best unsaid. It could be a situation that's coming up and it may require you to bite your tongue or to not reveal so much. I also see something about a secret that was revealed to you and you're going to know a bit too much. Like for you, what I see here is like you're like, oh, I don't want to know this much, but you do. Uh, and so you may find yourself in a situation where there's a chance you could like blurt it out, not on purpose, like accidentally, but just, or maybe your emotions are rising. Stay strong, keep it together, and to keep the peace. This is what I'm seeing. Try to keep the peace as much as possible. There is a sort of like flight or fight, defense, defensive mechanism that I'm seeing here, whether it's you or the other person, and it's like fight or flight, but doing it in the way again that it keeps the peace. Whichever one you take, I don't think fight so much, but it just says to try and when you can sense something simmering, at that point, do what you can to completely cool it down so it doesn't start to boil. You are going to be in a much happier place, Taurus. I do see that. You're going to be in a much happier place. You're going to be a place where I also see you will be vindicated. All this is leading to a place where you will feel very much vindicated. To some sort of trouble in the past, and there is some form of justice that I'm seeing here. There is some kind of vindication where now you feel like a lot of weight has been lifted off and you don't need to worry or do as much anymore in terms of this particular issue here. Something's definitely being resolved. I do see good karma. I see good karmic effects coming through around you. I also see the tables are turning, and turning in your favor here, Taurus. It's turning in your favor, and certain things are being made right. It does say still keep some room for adjustments. It's important to be flexible here. There could be some last minute changes to certain travel plans that you may have had or have currently. There's a few things that may come up that will need you to change, like dates or something like that. Put something on hold, but it's just very, very temporary, and it's because of something that's come in that you're going to find yourself to be quite busy, or it's an opportunity that you don't want to miss in some ways. It's something where you thought you had finished or something is just kind of done, but then opportunity opens up, and I do see you grabbing the bull by its horns here, needing to do what you must do in order to accomplish it, in order for you to start and finish this as well. Interviews, I see you could be going to interviews, doing quite well with that as well. Last minute changes with interviews as well. Lots of things that will that is occurring that may happen last minute. certain things that are turning around that you weren't expecting in that moment. And it says to be ready no matter what. Let's say, for example, you have an interview in 3 days' time. So you're giving yourself that time to prepare, but then they call you and say, oh no, can you come in today? And so be more prepared than you normally would. So if that does happen, it's just an example, you're ready. You're already ready. You don't need to worry about some knowledge that you may have missed out on or what to say, or you will be fully equipped. Somebody wants to apologize. Somebody wants to say sorry as well. Do you see somebody coming to apologize, or they're thinking about it, but they are admitting to be in the wrong. So, and I do see that could be a surprise to you. Feelings are being expressed. There is somebody that wishes they had said something sooner, or you may wish that you had said something sooner. And I do see an emotional connection that has matured. Someone around you wasn't emotionally mature, and I do see you are seeing or noticing those changes. There is that maturity with them, and that gives you hope as well. It's like, okay, things are definitely improving here, and less anxiety as well, which is good. It does say something about you needing to make room for new things to come in, some new environment, changes in your home possibly. Somebody coming in to stay with you or live with you for a while. That could be a very specific message. Okay, the Three of Cups. Three of Cups. I also see your schedule changing, like your day-to-day. Woo! Too many cards. Sorry about that. The Three of Cups, the Devil, and the Six of Cups. Okay. You are in a place, Taurus, where I see here, will get the most satisfaction at the end of this journey. You will be feeling like you know that you can do it, and you do it, and you're feeling proud. There is a connection, or more than one connection, that is around you, where you have perhaps doubted whether you can trust this person, or even trust yourself. Oh, we were talking about in the beginning, and this is making sense, something about you knowing a lot of information. If you were close with someone, and of course you shared a lot of things, and vice versa. But there's some sort of challenge that you could be facing, and it just says to stay in control. Don't allow certain tempers to take over or anything like that, because there is something that is in front of you that is salvageable. It is able to be fixed, to be saved. So that's one thing that I see here. Also, you have more power than you realize. You have more strength and authority than you realize. I do see you have a safe space, and you're wanting to keep that safe. Breaking free of certain chains that had you repeating a certain cycle that perhaps had too much negativity. It's like things go really well, and then it turns sour, and then and so on. It was like this roller coaster that you're breaking free from, and keeping those close to you. Keeping 10 of Cups. Ooh, 10 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Keeping the people that you can trust very close to you. And I do see you are going back to your past, and there's a lot of reflection. There's a lot of reflection and feeling really good for certain choices that you have made. And the 10 of Cups and the Knight of Cups, I'm loving this because it shows that, yes, you have made such great fortune after a lot of difficulty. And again, I see that you are becoming you should be proud of your achievements. You should be proud of your achievements, how far you've come. Something that I also see you have overcome certain doubts that you may have had, about yourself or about the journey that you are on, and you've conquered a lot of things. The glass is always full with you, or overflowing even. There is this commitment, there is this togetherness, that together you can absolutely do and conquer anything you want. There is a offer that is coming in, and I get a specific message that it could be an offer that you had before and it didn't work out, but this time round, the Eight of Cups, it does work out. This time round, it does in fact work out, and you're doing things differently. You're going towards, here with the Eight of Cups, you're going towards what is the best for you, how you can make things right, how things can turn better, rather than being in a situation that no longer serves you. You are moving forward with the right energies, with the right people, with the right situation, the right offer, and you're taking that with you, and you're doing things your own way. You may have I do see you've had to fight back, but you remember who you are, you remember your strength, and whatever cards that you've been dealt with, you do the best you can, and you get to achieve this lovely fortune, this great successful fortune, whether it is something personal or professional or both. You're making it happen.